a couple of months after the bombing, and it was springtime in Mosul. The monsoon rains had turned the fields and hills to the south and west of the base a bright and vibrant green. So it was a nice spring day with a cool breeze when me and Max decided to take a tour of the monastery. Now, the monastery was off limits to us because technically it was outside the wire, and as non-combatants we were supposed to stay on base at all times. So if we got caught, it was some big trouble. But, Max wanted to see a little bit of history, and me, I wanted to see if that monastery held some of Saddam's missing millions. The monastery was ancient, built in the 300s or 400s. You see, this land was Christian before it was Muslim. The name of the monastery was Dar Elias, named after the prophet Elijah, the man of God who single-handedly took on 400 prophets of Baal. And when Elijah prayed, God rained fire. So we hop in the truck and we sneak down to the monastery to take a look around. Once we get there, Max goes one way and I go another. I found myself climbing some stairs to the top of a wall. And I get to the top of the wall and I'm looking out over the fields and the land. I can see the Tigris River in the background. The place had a peculiar presence to it, just ancient history come to life and right underneath my feet. I looked out toward the Tigris River and I looked at the monastery, and it kind of reminded me of the Alamo. In fact, it has a history much like the Alamo. I'd read about what happened here, and the sense of history as I was standing there was overwhelming. The monastery had been there for hundreds of years, over 1,000 years. And empires had come and gone, and still the monastery had stood, just a peaceful place for men to come and study the Word of God. That peace was shattered with the arrival of Emperor Nader Shah. Nader Shah had taken the Persian Empire to its greatest heights of power using the greatest depths of depravity. He had just taken Delhi and killed 30,000 people after they had surrendered. While there, he seized the famous Peacock throne for his own, and also the, some say, cursed Koh-i-Noor diamond. But now Nader Shah turned west. At the head of a 300,000-man army, he was headed for Mosul and the little monastery on the hill. The Christians in the area, they flocked to the monastery, seeking shelter, seeking protection, seeking sanctuary. Nader Shah's army had them surrounded. Now Nader Shah had an order. Wherever his army set their foot, they would cleanse the land of all infidels. And so he gave the men and women who were gathered there at the monastery a choice. Either submit to Islam, submit to Allah, or submit to the sword. Of course, we don't know exactly what happened that day, except for the fact that every man, woman, and child at the monastery was put to death. But we don't know if they just meekly submitted. Did they seek mercy from God? Did they seek mercy from the merciless Nader Shah? We don't know. But what we do know is that Christian blood was shed upon this place because of the whims of a genocidal, glory-seeking Islamic madman.
Brothers and sisters, I've been saying to you, save your soul. Jesus told me to save your soul. His name's saved. Tongues of fire and a rattlesnake. Got a little pistol. Snake don't listen. Shoot him dead. His name is Satan. He's the devil himself. Found him down in a water well. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees. Better dancing and they dancing, singing and shouting, running away. I bring Satan out. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees and pray. Had me a woman, God sent me a wife. Went astray one terrible night. Stayed up down, praying for a soul. Satan's waiting. She came to the door. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees. Get on down and pray. Now me and Satan drive these roads, washing sinners white as snow. Choir sing, angels chant, women are screaming, Satan's doing his funky dance. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees. Better get on them knees and pray. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees. Better get on your knees and pray. Better get on your knees. Better get on them knees. Get on down here.